9:14 and we're the last guys to leave. Oh, it's so hard to leave this nice refuge. Sad to be leaving this beautiful refuge with the nice people. And there's Pic Comapedrosa. All blue sky today. There's the refugi Comapedrosa, and Estani de la Truite, Lake of the Trouts. Oh man, it's an awesome day today. Well, Pic de Comapedrosa is on that ridge line, but I think we can't see the actual summit here. It's a little bit further back. But there's a huge waterfall. We walked down alongside. It's a meeting of the minds. The group ahead of us went the long way to Comapedrosa, but it'll be a really nice ridge route. Yeah, we'd be up for it today. Yeah, we continue. Yeah, it looks awesome today.
That's beautiful.
Which way they go? They're going to make an adventure. A whole bunch of people set off ahead of us to climb Pic de Comapedrosa over there on the right, and they went 180 degrees the wrong way. So they were asking us, where's the peak? And we said, oh, it's the other way. And they're like, oh. So they said, oh, we're going the wrong way. I said, no, there's no wrong way, there's only different ways. You can make a loop around this ridge route. It'd be fabulous. We would have done this too if the weather had been better yesterday. But fabulous balcony route. Almost as good as a ridge route, except you can only see off to one side. But, oh, what a view. Ski area over there. And then it's all wild.
Oh man.
Awesome, eh?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful Andorra. We're walking down now through a major ski area. Skiing must be Andorra's biggest industry.
Oh yeah, they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Skiing. But ski season has been cut short by the climate change. Said it used to be much longer, but now it's only, what,
4 months.
December through March?
Every so often they have these explanatory rotating signs. This one highlighting the patu. Función del go en la ramadería. El pastor acostuma a anar acompañado de dos cans, un de protecció el go ramader y un de més petit el go d'atura qui obéix les ordres del pastor.
Translation, please.
Yeah, well, Andorra is the only country in which the native language is Catalan.
In the world.
Only country in the world.
In the whole wide world.
And looking, the ski lift is actually running. We're waiting for it to come down. Nice red ski lift against the blue sky or the white clouds.
It'll be every hour though.
Yeah, well. Oh, maybe the clouds are coming in today. But still nice at the moment. That umbrella's for the sun, not the rain. Yeah, really nice day.
Artwork.
We think we've been here before when Shorty's leg was screwed up and we were day hiking.
The title of this artwork is Storm in a Teacup.
Oh, okay, so it's got English here. This work was created at the Sculpture Symposium that was held to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the Andorran Social Security. The hidden magic that is latent in the forces of nature inverts the logic of problems. On this large scale, a big problem in a small context becomes a small problem in a big context.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's good.
1991.
Bicicleta. I have to do a little road walking, which is very unusual on this trail, but it doesn't last long and it's very quiet. Lots of bicicletas here.
Oh.
We're on a mixed hike bike trail, but no mountain bikes. We've seen a lot of road bikes, but yeah, no mountain bikes here. So we have it all to ourselves, which is good. Oh, this is another nice balcony route. Nice day. Quite a few clouds, but none of them looks very threatening. So it might be another night without rain, which could be good because we might camp in our tent tonight. We'll see how it goes. Oh, this is the way to travel. You take your bike up on the cable car and you ride it downhill. Yeah. It's kind of like skiing, eh? It's a fabulous day. Everybody's bringing bikes up.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Where are we?
You get all the fun bits in without the hard work.
All the fun and no work. And then you're going to get fat. Kind of sad. Soon there'll be no more orange red markers because we're almost finished the GRP. We'll have to go to the red white markers for the GR11. Meanwhile, it's a very nice day today. Sun shining, puffy white, happy looking clouds. There's nobody out on this trail except us. Yeah, it's awesome. We've left the forest and we're now in an open area, relatively flat, where there should be situated a cabin. So we're going to check that out. Might be a possibility for tonight, otherwise it's the tent. This cabin is open to all to use, but I think I'll sleep. I will sleep outside in our tent. Might be good inside if it was raining, but not the best. Oh, we got power outlets here. I wonder if those work. Huh. Cabana de Montane, Annie, 1981. Well, good evening. It's 6 o'clock in Andorra. We're at 7,000 feet and I'm slightly too warm in my down jacket, but no doubt shorties.
Oh, I'm just comfortable.
Yeah.
And we have no company tonight, no refuge. We're just all by our lonesome here outside of this dilapidated cabin.
Yeah, this isn't an official Andorran refuge. It's just a cabin that's been open for people to use, but we looked inside and said, our tent looks better.
So.
But it's quite the contrast because we understand that back in San Diego, where we live, normally when we're not traveling, it's they're having a heat wave and the temperature's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so about 40 centigrade.
Ooh.
And here we have to wear our down jackets.
And they're having blackouts, huh?
Rolling blackouts because they're using too much AC power to power the air conditioning, and the power grid can't handle it apparently. It's like a third world country.
Well, they can't turn it all off because of people's refrigerators.
No, they turn it off.
They
You
do?
know, one part, that's what a rolling blackout is. Anyway, so yeah, Andorra is the place. Perfect temperature here for hiking.
Mm-hmm.
And interesting weather. I wouldn't say it's always good, but it's interesting. And it's
Always clouds
inexpensive
here.
and good food. What more could you ask for? And lots of mountain scenery. It's fabulous here.
360 of mountains.
Our third visit and we'll be back. But this is our last night on the GRP, the Grand Randonnée P, the circuit around Andorra.
So we'll have to find something else to do.
Yeah, we've got ideas. We've still got about 4 weeks here before we fly back home. So we'll make good use of it, and as always we'll bring you along with us. But this is one place you really should come to.
Black.
Okay, we got to go eat dinner now. We're hungry. Hungry
Again.
hikers.
Again.
Yeah, again. So catch you down the trail.
Thanks for watching.
There's nothing like stopping off your morning with a brisk 1,000-foot climb, eh?
Just like being in San Diego, hiking up cold.
Last night we were camping next to a cabana at 7,000 feet. Oh, it was cold this morning. I didn't want to get out of the sleeping bag. Shorty had to cajole me into getting up. And out here, well, our tent was wet with condensation. Out here, everything's wet with condensation. Beautiful day again though. And today we go back to Andorra la Vella, where a 4-star hotel room awaits us. We're on the summit of Pic de Comapedrosa, 2382 meters, the penultimate named summit on the GRP. Oh, what a fabulous day. It's good we're not up here yesterday afternoon when it was all windy. It's cold enough as it is. Yeah, there's a nice ridge route. We got to climb that peak too, it looks like. There was another peak I saw on the map. What a fabulous way to end our GRP loop on this fantastic ridge route. We're going to climb that peak there, Boni de la Pica, 2402 meters. And oh, it's just awesome.
What's the ones in LA called?
You enjoying it?
Santa Monica, the Bone Trail. Boni.
M.
The one in Santa Monica.
Boni de la Pica, 2402 meters.
Yeah, this is like a backbone trail.
Yeah, that's the name you're trying to think of. The Santa Monica backbone.
They look just like the ones back home.
And
These
there's,
little succulents.
yeah, and down there is Andorra la Vella.
Is it?
I think so, the southern part of it. Maybe San Cologne. To celebrate our last day and our last summit on the GRP, we're going to have a coffee. I'm going to have a coffee. And so we got these French kind of camping gas canisters, which are different from the American screw-on kind. So these ones you just push down and twist. Much easier, and you don't risk stripping the thread. So I have an adapter that screws onto the bottom, and I leave that permanently attached. Push down, hold it down, twist it, and it's locked.
Vella.
That's another kind of Lindell valve. So easy.
And you don't waste gas. Main thing. Is that it?
Too much gas.
Is that it?
And we're off.
Yay! On the peak. A coffee on the peak.
Cafe, ole!
The town down there where we're going. And there's your 360. The trail is just down to the right somewhere.
Beautiful day. There's
Again,
Comapedrosa
so lucky.
with a fabulous ridge route on the left hand side. Oh, I'd like to have done that. Well, maybe next time we're here. But we're just surrounded by mountains here.
I don't know which one to do.
So many choices. Steep descent off the peak here. There's nobody else out here. We haven't seen anybody since yesterday afternoon when we saw a couple picking mushrooms. It's incredible. We're just surrounded by mountains.
The Corona Lax Trail goes somewhere else.
I think so. There's this tricky footing here. Yeah, it's either the resupply or they're rescuing some hapless hiker. This is not a very well used trail, I'd say. It's pretty fabulous though. Pinnacles, mountains, There's always mountains.
I wonder when it was developed, the GRP.
Oh wow, this is a fantabulous descent. Is that a new word I just made up? I don't know. It's really steep. And like I said, there's nobody out here except us. Doesn't look to be. Yeah, except the helicopter rescues. Doesn't look to be well used except by us. So steep here. There's a via ferrata section. Steel chain to grab onto. This trail is unbelievable. We debated whether to come down here yesterday afternoon because after all it's only a few miles, but oh my god, it's taking hours. It's really steep, loose terrain. You've got to be very careful. So
Slip and slide your way down.
it's taking us 3 times longer than a regular trail would take. We'd have got down at 10 o'clock at night. Tricky terrain here. And then we got to go around the corner, following the chain.
Slippery limestone.
Yeah, at least it's dry. This is more like a rock climb than a trail. They'd be very careful of the outside edges of the path. This grass overgrows nothing. After descending that gnarly part, we turned a corner and now we're going back uphill. Although the general idea is to go down. The general idea is to go down. I don't know why we're climbing. There must be something gnarly above us. Or below us rather. We're just about to turn another corner. I wonder whether we'll be going up or down now. Oh, this is crazy. It's taking hours longer than we expected. We're still en route. We conjecture that Andorra created the corona lax because they were fed up of rescuing people. I mean, we were lucky. We thought, well, we'll just take it easy, camp by that cabana, enjoy the last night out on the GRP. But we thought we could easily make it to town yesterday. But actually, no way. I don't know what time we'd get down. So it was lucky that we decided to slack off. The other 2 problems with this ridge is there's nowhere to camp and there's no water either. We were lucky. We realized it was going to be a ridge route and there probably wouldn't be any water, so we carried 2 litres each from Refugi de Comapedrosa. If we hadn't have done that, we might have had a big problem. Lost the trail for a little bit there. Wandering around looking for it, but we're back on track. So no need to call search and rescue yet. Anyway, up here, if you lost the trail, it would be really difficult to get down. This is worse than descending into the Black Canyon of the Gunnison. No. Judging by the faded paint splashes, this trail has fallen out of favour with Andorra. They're really not maintaining it and it's hard to follow. And if you lost the trail, I don't know how the hell you'd get down.
Good luck to you.
They must have had a lot of rescues here. This is pretty difficult to follow.
What's a 211 call?
112, I think.
112.
Yeah, you get a wrong number if you call 211. Better just trust the inReach. Look at this paint splash, it's almost invisible. If we didn't also have the GPX track for this, we'd have to spend a lot more time looking around for the trail. But, I mean, once you're on it, it's obvious, and then you lose it again. And the markings. Oh yeah. Where? What tree? Yeah, I wouldn't like to do this on my own. 2 pairs of eyeballs are really helpful for finding these red-orange splashes. This is one of the brightest ones we've seen. Usually they're really faded. And in places the trail's almost impossible to see. It turns out we were cosmically lucky. We don't like getting to town late and staying at a hotel checking in the evening, we like to maximize the utility of our hotel cost. So we thought we'd slack off last night and just spend our last night at that cabana, expecting that otherwise we'd get down around 5 or 6 p.m. But
5 or 6 p.m.
yeah, but no way. This is taking us way longer than we expected. So we'll probably be lucky to get down at 3 in the afternoon, having started at 8:30. So 6.5 hours where I was figuring it would take us 3. this terrain.
You wouldn't get to the store before it opened.
This terrain is just brutal.
Not for beginners, beware.
No,
Not for beginners.
it could be really dangerous because there's no water. There's nowhere to camp hardly. Well, I guess this could almost qualify as a campsite. But the fact that there's no water is a big problem. And
even after all that rain we had.
And the route finding's difficult too.
Yeah, you have to download.
Well, at the moment, it's a pleasant walk through the forest on a fairly level trail. Blood, not blood, that's paint. But yeah, had we decided to carry on last night instead of like yesterday afternoon, if we decided to carry on instead of staying at the cabana, we'd have been in a world of hurt, because we wouldn't have got down till at least 9 o'clock, and it would be well past dark by then. So through luck, really, we're okay. But yeah, this has to be one of the most dangerous trails we've ever hiked, because if you don't know what you're getting into, and we only had an inkling, then you could really be in a world of hurt. Picturesque little community down there on the mountain. That's a mini mountain. They're surrounded by mountains. We're surrounded by mountains.
Still going down.
Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Lombard Street has nothing on this road. This one's crazy. Let's see, so from the top down, I don't know how many hairpin bends there are. Too many for me to count. Well, we've reached level ground, but we've still got a long way to descend. It's come to civilization and an electric fence, maybe. Here she comes. Slowly but surely. 120, and it's all downhill from here. Which is a good thing in this case. How are you doing, Shorty?
Oh, I'd rather go over the hills than down the hills.
Yeah, well. Oh, this is really brutal.
5,000 feet of down.
Yeah, but it's not easy either.
Down.
Got to find the trail, not run out of water. Rocky, slippery. You can just see a glimpse through the trees there of Andorra la Vella.
Big city.
Big city, lots of skyscrapers, because the only place to build is up from the flat.
Where there's water.
Lots of mountains. Good view of Andorra la Vella, the capital of Andorra. A thriving city.
Thanks to the La Valera River.
Yeah, it's fabulous here.
Life source of this whole country.
It's now 2 p.m. and we've got maybe 1,000 feet to descend. Oh, we're so lucky. We would have really been in a world of hurt if we'd have tried to do this yesterday instead of staying the night at that cabana.
We're in a world of hurt already.
That would have been in a major world of hurt.
The ground's soft.
It's nice walking right now.
But yeah, it's pretty brutal. Just this little bit that we thought was going to be so easy.
Yeah. We'll be lucky to get to that hotel by 4 p.m. And we thought we'd be there. We're almost down to town now, but this is the first stream crossing we've come to. And it's bone dry. If we hadn't carried 2 litres of water each from Refugi de Comapedrosa, we'd have been in a world of hurt. If we'd have tried to do this yesterday, we'd have been in a world of hurt. Oh boy, we're really lucky. And here comes Shorty. Well, stream crossing number 2 has water. But we don't need it now, we're almost at town. Oh, what a day, what a day. We did it! We just closed the loop. We finished the GRP. Blocking the camera. It almost finished us off. But we're still alive. Weighing you down. Yeah, so, oh God. How was that? 11 days? 12 days? It was rough. But it's done. It's in the books.
Yeah, boy, don't take this trail lightly. And don't underestimate it. Oh God.
Don't overestimate your own abilities. Yeah, not easy.
Especially the last day.
We're getting the holy water. Oh, man, what a day. We're thirsty. We'd made it down. Last night we were camping in our tent outside the grotty cabin, not maintained by the country of Andorra. And tonight we're in a 4-star hotel room. Excellent.
Which do you prefer?
Which do I prefer? I prefer the 4-star hotel. But the view is, actually the view wasn't that great last night either because we were in the trees.